when a dog has a face full of scars. No one wants to adopt him. A man with a face full of scars also gets overlooked. But when these two scarred souls meet, they both know they found their perfect match. In today's video, we'll meet a very special dog who had a rough start in life. We'll also meet the man who adopted this dog, and we'll see how they both healed each other's wounds. It all started when this dog was just a puppy. He was found abandoned in an alley with his siblings. Someone had hurt him very badly. The puppy had deep wounds on his face and head. Fortunately, someone saw him and called the police. The police then took him to a vet. The vet named him Patch, and he got the name because of the patches of fur missing from his body. Patch had big, expressive eyes and a heart-wrenching bark. No one could say no to this little guy. After Patch recovered from his surgeries, he went to live with a foster family. They loved him and took care of him, but they also had other pets. This meant that Patch didn't get all the attention he needed. He missed having a human all to himself. Patch waited patiently at the animal shelter for the perfect person to adopt him. But days turned into weeks, and no one came forward. Shelter workers said that potential adopters would always get scared when they saw his scars. Patch was heartbroken. He couldn't understand why people couldn't look past his scars. Meanwhile, a man named Ben was looking for a new dog. He had recently moved into a new house. It was a big house, but it felt empty without a dog to fill it up. He went to the local animal shelter to see if they had any dogs that needed a home. When he saw Patch, he knew he had to have him. Ben had served in the military and had seen his fair share of combat. He had scars all over his body, both inside and out. When he looked into Patch's eyes, he saw a reflection of himself in them. He understood what it was like to be judged by others because of his scars. The shelter worker handed Patch over to Ben and watched as they left together. She couldn't help but feel that they were both perfect for each other. A few weeks went by, and Ben started to tell Patch's story to friends and family. He wanted everyone to know that Patch wasn't defined by his scars. One day, Ben took Patch to a dog park. At first, the other dogs were scared of Patch, but then they started to accept him. Patch wagged his tail happily. He finally felt like he belonged. One evening, Ben and Patch were relaxing at home when Ben started to tell Patch about his time in the military. He told him about the good times and the bad times. As he talked, he noticed that Patch was listening intently. It was as if Patch understood what Ben was saying. Maybe it was because he, too, had gone through a lot of pain and suffering. Maybe he just wanted to hear someone else's story. Whatever the reason, Ben kept talking, and as he did, he felt a sense of relief wash over him. He had never been able to talk about his experiences to anyone else without feeling ashamed or embarrassed. But with Patch, he felt comfortable opening up, and as he did, he felt a sense of relief wash over him. As time went on, Ben and Patch became best friends. They went on long walks together, played fetch in the backyard, and snuggled on the couch while watching TV. Ben was grateful to have Patch in his life. He knew that Patch had saved him as much as he had saved Patch. They had both healed each other's wounds and helped each other to move on with our lives. If you ask me, I think Patch was the best dog in the world. He was brave, kind, and loyal, and I'm sure that Ben feels the same way. These two really do make the perfect pair.